Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to our very first segment of Wow Lore, Actually style. If you aren't familiar with Actually, it's a great series done by College Humor, and the proper way. So I'll be reading a series of facts from Wow Lore throughout multiple expansions, and the team will have to figure out what is inaccurate about the statement that I've made, and in order to get full credit for it, they have to start with their response saying, actually, and then the correction. So, since this is the first time we've done this, we're not really sure how it's going to go. So, we're going to test a couple of things. It might be a little bumpy. Thanks for hanging with us.
Actually, it's going to go
Actually,
perfectly.
I believe that.
Yeah, actually, all the tech's gonna go perfectly. Everything else will be a disaster.
Right.
Very well, maybe. So, without further ado, we are going to start with the very first question. So, let me just make sure that I have this all situated so that you can actually see the first question. Okay. Our first statement. Prior to the destruction of Draenor and the collapse of the Draenei Society, the administration of the Exiled Ones Society on Draenor was run by the Delegation of Clerics. This body, called the Hand of the Prophet, was formed by the heads of various fields of Draenei Society, and they voted on bureaucratic matters. The delegation consisted of representatives from 5 sectors of Draenei Society: Shatra City, the Rangari, the Artificers, the Vindicators, and the Ashanai. Okay, try.
Oh, you beat me.
Uh, actually, I believe the 5 sectors should include the Aldor and the Scryers, which are not mentioned here.
No, that's not right.
Damn.
Zeph, you had the second buzz.
Actually, in this game, we don't call them clerics; we call them priests.
Nope, that's not right either. But that is getting closer. That is in a closer direction than John was. All right, Andrew, do you have a guess?
Nope.
Oh, I can't buzz again, but can I answer again?
Uh, you could try for half points since we're making up the rules as we go.
Yeah, certainly couldn't hurt.
Actually, because they are Draenei prophet people, are they paladins?
Nope, going in the wrong direction.
This paladin was Uther.
Yeah, but they also discover the light through the Naru, and they make their own paladins.
But they're not paladins.
I don't know. That's
Clearly, they're clerics.
clearly.
Clearly.
All right. Would you like the answer?
I want to take one more stab at it.
Okay.
I think it was a delegation of shaman because shaman are way better than clerics.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
I mean that's also a very good guess. So this is where I wasn't sure how hard this was going to be since we haven't done this before.
Mm-hmm.
The answer that I was looking for is that actually it's not the delegation of clerics, it is the Council of Exarchs.
Oh. So I at least got the thing that was wrong.
Yes, you knew that
Can I
it
get
wasn't
some credit?
You knew that it wasn't a council.
I knew that it couldn't be clerics.
You get participation credit.
I mean, so let's make up the rules as we go. I can give you a quarter point.
Love it.
For
For
tiebreakers?
no other reason, I won tiebreakers. Yeah, that quarter point's
No.
gonna matter.
I want points for not getting a wrong answer.
That's true.
Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. Okay. God, I'm gonna hide all of the other scores.
So it seems like the winner will be the first person to get an actual point.
We're playing to one.
We're playing to one.
Okay, let's move on to the next question then. Let's reset the buzzer.
Actually, I'm pretty sure if Trollin were allowed to play, he'd just win.
I was wondering the same thing about Smenties too. So hopefully they're watching and they'll let us know what they think. If these are too hard, we can always go in a different direction.
That one felt challenging, but yeah, I mean, if this ends up being a thing, we could do it with guild members too. That could be fun.
We can also choose to do like a specific theme. So these are kind of like collected from all over. So moving forward, we can also stick with like just Lich King or just this one race. So
If
our
it's a theme, we can study it.
well, I guess that's true. Okay.
I'm not saying I will, but we can.
Our next statement is Karazhan first debuted as a raid in the Burning Crusade. It encompassed 12 boss encounters, some scripted with different possibilities per week from 22 different NPCs. While the layout is largely non-linear, there are 5 essential bosses: Moros, the Opera event, the Curator, the Shade of Iran, and the Chess event. They must be defeated in order for all the bosses, but all the other bosses are optional. Zeph.
Actually, you don't have to beat them in order, with the exception of like a couple at the end, because you don't actually have access to them until you get to that point.
Okay, that is not correct. And as I'm
All
looking
right,
at
well.
this now, I noticed that there's a mistake in the text. So you'll only get half points if you read the text in the stream.
Actually, there's a mistake in the text.
Yes. All right, try. You're up. What do you got?
I'm not sure. I'm going to embarrass myself. Actually, are there not 13 bosses in Karazhan?
Not according to my research.
Okay.
However, that could be a correction for a future episode.
Yeah, I'll Google once we're done. I thought I couldn't name them all, but it felt like it was a bigger raid than 12.
All right, Andrew, you haven't gone yet.
I got nothing. I never stepped foot in that instance in BC.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You really should. It's a great instance.
It is.
I mean, we did it a lot like after, but
once it was broken down.
These BC questions, I got nothing.
But hold on, Bella, is that bonus one a 13th boss, or is it 11 bonus to 12?
Is that the one if you finish it in time, like within a
Yeah,
certain
finish it in
period,
time.
you get
Yeah,
up
I think
to
it's
that?
the 13th boss.
She can't count that high. All right. Any last guesses before I tell you what's wrong?
I looked it up.
I mean, one of your essential bosses isn't listed as the final boss, which I'm pretty sure is pretty essential.
Those are to unlock the final boss
Got
encounter.
it. Okay, then I got nothing.
Okay. Actually, there are only 4 essential bosses. The Shade of Iran is not an essential boss.
Sure
Big.
felt essential. I feel like I spent most of my time in that instance fighting the Shade of Iran, but I accept. It's fine.
Actually, boo.
Yeah. So I noticed when I was copying over the questions that the last sentence says these 4 must be defeated in order. And I didn't correct it there. I corrected it earlier in the segment where it says there's 5 essential bosses. So
Nice.
yeah, that was an actually on me.
See, John, if you just proofread these, then
This is what I get for trying to do it like 15 minutes
So I
before
failed.
show
I failed
started.
reading comprehension and.
Mhm.
Next question.
Okay, this next one is, according to lore, the bold and courageous dwarves are an ancient race descended from...
I can't buzz. I can't. Oh, we're seeing a different question.
Oh, sorry. Let me reset the buzzer.
yeah, we're seeing a different question
Oh,
see
too.
a
you are
question.
seeing a different question.
For which I know the answer, I think.
Okay, well, we can skip
So
to
you
that one.
already buzzed?
Hold on. I can skip to that one. Maybe, if I can find it on my sheet. No, we're going to have to do these in order. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
No worries.
Actually, there are only 4
Oh,
essential
no, you were
encounters.
right.
in Karazhan.
Okay, I was reading the wrong one. Okay. Anixia is the only boss of Anixia's lair raid.
Buzz.
That's okay. Speed reader, give me what you got.
Actually, I do not believe Onyxia is the broodmother of the blue dragonflight.
Okay.
Brood mother of.
I want to say the red dragonflight,
Oh, you were so close. Okay,
Yeah.
Zeph,
but she's
you buzzed
definitely
in
not the
second.
broodmother of the blue dragonflight.
Actually, she's the broodmother of the green dragonflight.
No! Okay, Andrew, bring it home.
Oh,
Actually, she's the brood mother of the black dragonflight,
You
right?
got a point, you got a point, you got a point.
Andrew
half
wins.
a point? Oh, come on.
It's black.
That's it. We got to one. Congratulations.
Deathwing and Nefarian, come on.
All right, let me get Andrew his point, and he's good to go.
Zell, what is happening here? You know what's happening here? I'm winning and I know nothing.
I'm getting screwed. I told you what was wrong with it.
Yeah, you were really close.
And I
want like
really,
1/8
really
of an
appreciate
alley-oop
that.
point. Yeah.
You
No,
got
you have-
1/8,
You have to
okay.
know what's wrong and know what the correct answer is.
That is true. That's how you get full credit. I'll give you a quarter point also.
I'd protest that, Zeph.
I mean,
Second place is all tied up.
Zeph got a quarter point too for being kind of right.
really, the only person who's out of their quarter points is you, Andrew.
All right. So our next statement is: according to the lore, the bold and courageous
the buzzer.
dwarves are an ancient race descended from the earthen beings of living stone, created by the Titans when the world was young. Following a massive storm that flooded the land, the dwarves' earthen progenitors underwent a transformation that turned their rocky hides into soft skin. I forgot to reset the buzzer. Sorry, guys. There you go. All right, try.
I don't believe it had anything to do with a massive storm that flooded the land. The dwarves' skin, or the stoneborn, were made stone so they would be resistant to the curse of flesh.
You got it! You got it! You got it!
Wow.
Very good. That surprises me. I wasn't sure that anyone was going to get that.
I also find myself regularly cursed by flesh.
All right. As
Yeah.
soon as you reach 1 point, you only get full points moving forward. So you're at 1 point now.
What?
Yeah, we're not rounding up. It's driving me crazy that the formatting is wrong and I don't want to take time to fix it. So
I'll lose out of inconvenience.
You have that quarter point in your heart, though.
yes,
I do.
exactly.
No one can take that from me.
Okay. Our next statement is: generally regarded as one of the most difficult encounters of the pre-burning crusade World of Warcraft, the Four Horsemen were four powerful death knights in the service of Kel'Thuzad in his dread citadel of Naxxramas. These original horsemen were named Baron Rivendare, Thane Korthos, Lady Blaumeux, and Sir Zeliek.
I did buzz in. I don't know if it's coming up or not. But
Yep.
Oh.
Yes, I saw it.
Actually, one of those names is definitely wrong.
But
You're
do you
so
know?
close. Which one?
Well, you never said there'd be follow-up questions here. No, I don't know which one.
Okay. So you're up to 1/2 a point now.
We'll get that point
All
eventually.
right, try.
I think Sir Zeliek is wrong. Actually, I believe Sir Zeliek is the one that's out of place.
Sir Zeliek is
Well, what's the right
actually
one?
correct.
Really?
Yep.
Damn. Then I really have no idea.
Actually, Korthos is wrong. It should be Morgraine.
Nope. Oh, you're so close, though. So close. Korthas is right. So is Morgraine.
Oh,
Yeah,
Which one
Rivendare is wrong then.
Rivendare.
yeah, Rivendare is from another. That's the rules.
That's the rule.
got
You
me.
gotta say actually.
Uh,
All right.
Isn't Baron Rivendare the Headless Horseman boss?
He replaces
Oh, it is.
Mograine after the events of Azeroth. He was reassigned as the
He's
leader.
the mount that we've been farming for forever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I missed it. Andrew got it right, but didn't say actually? Or did he get it right?
I got the right horseman, but the wrong horseman.
You got there eventually with 3 tries. Then you did start with them, actually. Okay, I'm going to give you that point. What does chat say?
I was just watching the lore piece where the Morgraines in Shadowlands were talking about the 4 horsemen. So I was like, oh,
Nice.
obviously.
Nice.
Okay, our next question is... The Blood Elves, also known as the Kaldori, are a race composed of former High Elves who renamed themselves
Buzz.
I keep forgetting to reset the buzzer. I'm so sorry. I like just shouting buzz at me. That works really well.
Actually, the Blood Elves are the Sindori. Kaldori are the Night Elves.
Yeah, that's correct.
Ow.
That one might
I
have
never
been
would have
too
gotten
easy.
I knew Caldora was wrong. I didn't know what the right one was.
Nerds.
If you had said the Blood Elves, the most recent alliance race, I would have nailed that.
Nice.
I can definitely do more of those in the future. Okay. All right. Next, we have Lothraxion is the High Commander of the Grand Army of the Light and is a unique instance of a Nathrezim infused with the Void. He serves High Exarch Turalian.
Oh,
Andrew beat you.
Oh,
but I was saying buzz. I didn't have the button.
I forgot to reset.
there are rules.
There are rules. And
In
he
order to buzz
buzzed
in,
it
you have
first.
to click the button.
You missed it by 336 milliseconds.
I missed it by somebody not resetting the buzzer.
that sounds like a personal problem.
Them's the breaks.
Deeply personal.
All right, Andrew,
actually,
what do you got?
he was infused with the light.
Yes, that is true. Okay. All right.
All right, reset.
Resetting the buzzer and giving you your break. Okay. Yay!
Don't worry, try. You're still probably going to win.
We're almost out of questions.
Okay.
No, we're not.
We
We're
have
like
a few
halfway
more.
through.
We're good. All right. Mortis is the homeworld of the demonic Nathrezim, more commonly known as Dreadlords, one of the first species to join the Burning Legion. It is described as being a collection of rocks suffused with powerful magics, adrift in the twisting nether, the astral plane between worlds.
Actually, there's nothing wrong with this one.
Actually, the Dreadlords were not the first species to join the Burning Legion.
That is not what I'm looking for.
All right. I got nothing. I tried. I took my stab.
The Lord just went through this.
I believe in you.
Oh!
There's only like 3 other facts in this question.
Are you super sneaky here? And is the argument that Nathrezim are not technically demonic? That they're their own race spawned from Sire to Nathrius and therefore are not actually demons?
I'm not that clever. No, that's not it.
But I think we could get a fact check on that.
That's retcon lore.
Oh, it's retcon.
Well, but it's in the game.
All right. Andrew?
I don't know otherwise.
Yeah, I don't think Mortis is the right. I don't think Mortis is their homeworld, but I don't know what it is.
That would be worth partial credit. You are correct. Mortis is not their homeworld. It's actually in the Star Wars universe thought to be the origins of the Force. The Nathrezim are from Nathreza. Nathreza?
Oh, interesting.
Nathreza. So
we probably should have gotten that.
That seems like super retconned in Shadowlands now, though. I don't know. It was very confusing.
Which I actually more right?
That's not how this works. Okay, we're not doing
I might
partial
be right.
credit anymore
Right is
once
the
you
best
get
kind
over
of
No.
1 point. So, all
I
right.
wouldn't
Don't
even
take my
get that.
partial credit away,
I'm
please.
not taking your partial credit away. All right, next one. Agrimar was the first Titan to awaken from a long slumber as the World Soul. After his awakening, he started the quest. You forgot to remind me to reset the buzzer. He started his quest to locate the other World Souls and bring other Titans like him out of their slumber. Try.
I believe the first World Soul Titan to awaken was Sargeras, not Agrimar. Agrimar was later adopted and trained by him to be his lieutenant.
While you are correct that Agrimar was not the first to awaken, you are incorrect about the first to
Oh,
awaken.
I know who it is. It's the actually, it's the Wisdom Titan, the long robed bearded guy whose name is I don't remember.
Zephyr?
All right, Zeph.
I'm actually
Oh,
it's the guy who's hanging out in Korthia right now. I don't know what his name is though.
actually, is it Norganon?
Nope.
That's the other Earthen person.
All right, Andrew.
I don't know the names of the Titans.
Can I Google actually?
No?
No.
I mean,
Okay.
you can as long as no one gets the points. Go ahead and Google it, but no one gets points for this one. I'll reset the
Oh.
buzzer.
All right.
Or I could just tell
Wow,
you.
Titans. I mean, I'm already done. I'm already this far.
Yeah.
Oh. Actually, it was Amantul.
That is
Alan Thule.
correct. That is what I was looking for. See, I applaud you guys for wanting to try this. Having to pull it out of thin air, I could not play this game. I would be very, very bad.
Oh, I knew what my role was going to be when I signed up for this.
Although it's funny because like I googled that and I found the WoW Wiki entry that you pulled it from, and you just plugged it in a different name.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I can only get
can't
so
tell
clever.
people the secrets.
Okay, next question. The elemental plane. Oh no, sorry. For thousands of years, the Shah lay relatively dormant below Pandaria, but the arrival of the Alliance, the Horde, and their war on Pandaria's shores caused the Shah to once again rise up and threaten the land. Physical manifestations of negative emotions. The 7 main Shah tormenting the land represent anger, doubt, fear, hatred, lust, pride, and vengeance. Zeph.
Actually, it wasn't the Horde and the Alliance airing their dirty laundry that woke them up. It was some other big threat that the Horde and Alliance also decided they needed to deal with.
That is incorrect. Andrew, you're
All right,
next.
well.
Actually, Lust wasn't one of the 7.
Yes, that is correct. And for a
Uh,
bonus point, what else is wrong with this statement?
What else is wrong?
Mm-hmm. I figured this one could be worth 2. I'll go ahead.
I can't buzz it again. Actually, pride is not a negative emotion.
No, pride is one of them, unfortunately. The Shaw of pride. All right, try. Do you got it?
There's a second thing that's wrong here.
Mm-hmm.
Give me just a moment to reread it.
Andrew's already got the
actually,
big
there were-
point. There's a bonus point on this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I bet the Shah works.
Is it that?
Go ahead.
Is it that there weren't 7 Shah? There were only 6.
No, there were 7. I tried not to reuse the same things over and over again.
I'm actually. Is it that the Shah weren't hanging out below Pandaria, but they were hanging out? They had like a cabin in the back or something.
Nice. I'm guessing you're looking for the name of the 7th, but for the life of me, can't tell you which one's missing.
Which one's wrong? So there are 7 there. I swapped out 2 of them so that way there would be 2 chances to get it right.
Oh,
So I figured if anyone could guess the other one that was wrong, they could
Oh,
also get a
just
bonus point.
just tell us.
it's probably
Vengeance.
vengeance. Yeah.
It should be violence. Shaw of violence.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I'm learning more about WoW lore today than in like the 7 or 8 years I've been playing this game.
Mhm.
Reset the buzzer.
Oh, reset the buzzer. Okay, so this is our last question, and then we move into the mini game so that you guys can try to catch up with T. The elemental plane is a pocket dimension created by the Keepers to imprison Azeroth's elementals. The prison plane consists of 4 interlinked domains, each representing one of the major elements: Uldum, air; Deepholm, earth; the Abyssal Maw, water; and the Firelands, fire. Zeph.
The Abyssal Maw isn't the place that represents water.
The
Yeah.
Abyssal Maw.
Actually, the Abyssal Maw is not the place that represents water.
The Abyssal Maw is correct. Try.
Actually, I don't think it was the keepers. I think it was the dragons
No, I
that
didn't
imprisoned
change
them.
that part.
Oh, I can't buzz in again.
Andro has to go first, and then we can go through the circle again.
Actually, it wasn't Uldum. It was. I don't think we ever saw the air.
You're so close.
Yeah, it'll probably come to me, but I can't think about it. I can't think of it right now.
Okay.
Take a stab at it.
Does anyone
What's
else have a
wrong?
guess?
Well, I actually believe that Uldum is not related to the air. It's the Vortex Pinnacle, which is in Uldum, that I think is what's causing us the difficulty.
Yeah, that's the name I was trying to come up with.
But that is not it.
Yeah, I got nothing.
By
yeah, like
name.
Uldum didn't have anything to do with it.
Skywall. Actually, it was the skywall that represented air. However, I don't remember that being a place in the game, but the pictures of it do look very much like Vortex Pinnacle and those areas. So it must be the air castles up above Uldum, which is why I
Yeah.
was hoping I could get you with that, since Deepholm, Abyssal Maw, and Firelands are all zones. So it's in Uldum, but they actually go like in more detail on that one. Okay, are you ready for the mini game?
Let's do it.
I've never been more ready. I'm going to get that point.
Reset the buzzer. Okay. Well, this one, so I'm just going to time, I'm going to time you guys. Let me get rid of the question and the buzzer. We're keeping scores.
Do I need like a pen and paper or anything? I should have asked this before we started.
That is up to you. So what you have before you are 6 sayings in Thalassian and 6 definitions for those sayings, and you have to try to guess which one goes with which. Each one is worth a point, so we're going to do like the Jackbox style. Let me set a timer for, I'll give you 3 minutes. Each one is worth a point, so this is the Jackbox style, all or nothing. You could completely sweep the game if you get all of these right.
Do I get partial credit for the ones I get correct?
Each one is worth a point. So you'll get a point for each one that you get right.
Do we only get to answer one time?
Well, you have to match all 6 of them. So, yes. You can only have one answer for each. You don't have to buzz in if you're done.
Okay.
You can go first, though.
Are you done?
I think I'm done.
I've got 3 so far.
Okay.
I've got one. Oh,
You want
two.
to guess?
They
on...
edit this part out of the show when you see it on YouTube.
Yes, yes, they do.
Say I could open up Google and find out the rest right now.
Well, probably just go try.
I believe in you.
Well,
hold on. If they're still guessing, because I'm not going to tell you if you got it right. If they're still guessing, if you guys are done.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah, that's
if
true.
you don't want any more time. This is like honor system because I'm not we're not in the same room, so I can't watch you. But we'll have Try read his first.
I've got 5 out of 6, which means I'll be able to figure out the last one.
Okay.
By the time we get there.
Andrew, do you want any more time? You technically have 1 minute left if you want it.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Okay. When you're done, Try can give us his answers.
Are you going to leave the sayings on the screen so I can read them? I should take a screenshot. Hold on.
I was going to say, I actually have the answers in the next slide, color coordinated, so you can see which ones belong to which.
Oh.
But I'm not going to show those until after I hear what you guys got. Yeah.
I was going to say, I thought that, I assumed that part of this was to get us to say all these ridiculous words.
Well, of course, of course.
All right, I just have to find the one that I missed now.
Are you Googling them?
No, I'm writing them down on.
Okay.
All right. I got it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That is time. All right, Try. What do you got?
Anaria Shola, I think, is farewell. Shirel Aran is greetings, traveler. Speak your business. Sorry, I probably should have written these down. Baladash Malanore is speak your business. May peace calm your heart is Anarala Balore. By the light of the sun is Illuminial Malalan, and the sun guides us is the one that's left over, Anubalor Dalana.
You got one right. Okay, Zeph.
Jesus.
What do you got?
Okay, so I tried to use some logic here.
Okay.
And I think that Anarala Balor is the sun guides us. Anubalor Dalana is by the light of the sun, because I think Balor means sun.
That's what I went with as well.
Okay, hold on. Give me your first one again.
Anarala Balor is the sun guides us.
Okay. And then you had
Anubalor Dalana by the light of the sun.
Okay.
And then Shorel Aran, I put as Forel. Farewell.
Okay.
Anaria Shola as greetings, traveler. And then Baladash Malinor, may peace calm your heart. And the last one, which I think is Il Menial Mal Alan, is speak your business.
Okay, you also got one right, but you technically just swapped to the first two. So you were close. All right, Andrew, bring us home. What do you got?
I answered the first two the same, but
okay.
So those I got wrong. Shorel Aran, I said as farewell as well.
Mm-hmm.
We all know what they say when we leave them.
Aladash Malinor is greetings, traveler.
Mm-hmm.
Anaria, Shola, I have Speak Your Business.
Hmm.
And then Aluminium, blah, blah, blah. May peace calm your heart.
Okay. And then what did you get for? Did you have the same as Zeph for Anarala Balore by the light of the sun? Or the sun guides
Yeah.
us?
I have Anarla Baloria as the sun guides us.
The sun guides us. Okay. So you got 4 of the 6. So here are the
Wow.
answers.
Andrews just crushed us. He was sandbagging the whole time.
Apparently
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did very good.
I did the same sun thing, and then like the one with the comma matches the one with the comma. Come on, guys.
I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna have to watch that for next time.
What else? Yeah, Shalaran was farewell. One word, one word.
Yep.
And then the other ones were like was just like going with what sounded complicated. Oh, I guess no. The just the last one was "May peace calm your heart." Yeah. So,
All
Very
right.
but
nice.
we both. I would have got them all right if I swapped from what you had
Hmm.
said, the Balor one. I went by like again complicated. So Anorla Balor was fewer words, so I went with the fewer words. Whereas by the light of the sun, I went with the 3-word Anu Balor Delana. So
All
I
right,
do
gang.
like that we both landed on the sun thing, though. That was good.
yeah,
We did it. So Andro is the winner of our first actually wow lore trivia.
Someday
unbelievable.
I'll get a full point.
You got a full point. You
Yeah,
got
you
a
got
full point
one.
from the
Oh, I got one
definition.
from this? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Totally crushed it. You did great.
Yay!
Okay. So, what did you guys think? Is this something that we should do again? Would you prefer it to be themed? Love to hear from the audience
Uh,
also, because we're trying to come up with some new like officer chat ideas.
I definitely think we should do this again. Because if nothing else, we've learned a lot from this time around, and we should do something with that what we've learned. Uh, but no, I think this is a cool idea, and it's just something to mix it up a little bit.
We
Excellent.
gotta like send you one of the Chronicles books and be like, all the questions have to come out of this book, and then we have to study. Sounds terrible.
I don't know if I actually want to sign up for homework. I was mostly joking when I said that before. But no,
What did you think, Trey?
I think it was great. I'd like to see it again. If we were going to invite a different set of guests next time, maybe look at the level of difficulty, because I feel like there were a couple where none of us had even a good guess, and those are tough. I don't know how to say like I don't make them easier but not too easy, which I know is like an impossible task, but
It was easier to see what was wrong, but a lot of times like the recall on
What
like what the
exactly
right
is wrong?
answer is.
Well, we could do our own house rules where we do partial credit for knowing what's wrong and then extra credit for getting the right answer.
yeah. That's like in
Technically, in
the
actually, you have to have the right answer in order to get full
well,
credit.
no,
But
he frequently awards points for if one person knows what is wrong but no one else can be more accurate, that person who knew what was wrong gets the point.
You could do like 2 points per question, 1 point for knowing what's wrong, and 1 point for knowing the right answer. And then if you're the first one, you get the first chance at
both.
getting both.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Or yeah, like it's been said twice, I think, like just theming the episode, so like it sort of narrows focus from the infinite to I don't know. Again, not something that I want to do homework for, but at least sort of narrows my thinking in the once I know what the theme of the episode's going to be. Like
Hmm.
this is the All Titans episode, where it's like okay, so in my head I know that the answer can't be the blue dragon flight because that's not that is not a Titan, or like I don't know, some way to narrow focus a little bit.
Well, I already have a great idea for your next like mini game, like your final round for the next one. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, very excited.
Awesome. All right. Well, before we say goodbye to everyone, if you have any questions for the officers, now's a great time to throw them in. Otherwise, we are going to take a break before raid, and then we'll see you all for raid time.
Mm-hmm.
Need food badly.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you everyone so much for joining us for the very first WoW Trivia Officer Chat. We hope they had a
Mhm.
great one, and we'll see you for raid tonight.
Yeah. Bye,
See you
everybody.
guys.
Bye.